Hi, I'm Celeste from As Seen In, and today we're recreating a look as seen in the December issue of Cosmopolitan. It's this look here, which is all about a winged eyeliner and a red lip, but to avoid looking like you're going to a dance eisteddfod and making it a little bit more natural, today I've got Napoleon Perdis, National Creative Team Leader Kate Squires with me, and she's going to show you how it's done.
What we've done so far, I've got your skin looking beautiful and flawless. Not to prime to prime, so always prime your skin. To even out your skin tone, I've used our Sheer Genius foundation, which really is a genius. It just goes on the skin so beautifully. And we've just used a little bit of the Mighty Concealer pen around your eyes just to beautifully highlight under the eyes. So again, it just really prepares your eye for that beautiful flick at the outer corner. And I've also applied your first coat of mascara. Okay, so I'm going to start to create the flick, and I think another way of keeping this quite modern and not so eisteddfod-like is to keep the rest of your eye quite clear. I'm not going to add anything else to your eye today, just to keep it quite simple and just to really focus on how to get that beautiful line. If you wanted to, you could add a really soft highlight around the inner corner of the eye with something that's really similar to the colour of your skin, but I'm just going to go straight in with the liner. So I'm using our Trinidad eyeliner in Equinox. So this is a gel eyeliner which will go onto the eye and it's set so it doesn't move. So you don't have to worry about the flick kind of wearing away or going patchy through the day. I'm just put a little bit of the liner onto the back of my hand, and I'm going to use our Precision Angle Brush in 5A, which is a really fine angle brush. I find this the easiest thing for me to apply liner. Some people do like a finer tipped brush for this, but I find the angle really helps your brush to glide over the skin of the eye so you get a smooth finish and a really crisp line as well. So working the liner into the brush on the back of my hand, what I'm going to do is firstly I'm going to create the line on your eye first, so from the inner corner to the outer corner, and I'm not even thinking about my flick at this stage. So just closing your eye for me. I'm just starting in the centre of the eye and working back towards the outer corner of the eye. I'm getting right down to that lash line and right to the very outer corner. Loading up a little bit more product on my brush. And now I'm going to start to work the line back to the inner corner of the eye. Going right back now from inner corner to outer corner to make sure I've got a nice clean line, so just open it for me. So how you can do this at home, I find it really easy to just really softly pull the skin taut from on top of the eye and tilt your head back. That will smooth out the skin along your lash line and create a nice smooth surface for you to blend your liner over. Okay, so working the other eye. Again, starting in the centre and working out towards the outer corner of the eye. Reloading my brush with product. Going back to the inner corner. Now just open for me. I want to make sure I've got my line right to the very inner corner of the eye. So just look up for me. This is going to tickle a little bit. Just working my brush back to the inner corner. So this is an easy step for you to do at home. Just again tilting your head back and looking into the mirror. And just close for me. Alright, so now you've got your line from the inner corner right to the outer corner of your eye. What we want to do is start to look at the angle where we want to put our flick. So I'm not going to go too crazy with your flick and extend it too much. I'm just going to do it so it balances out the liner with your eye and flicks up on an angle towards your brow. So how you're going to do this is look directly into the mirror, and when you're looking directly into the mirror, you just want to make a little mark at the outer corner of the eye as to where you want that angle to go and where you want it to stop. So with you just looking straight ahead at me, I can just make that little mark. So now what I'm going to get you to do is close your eyes, and now it's time to join the dots. So placing your brush where you put your little mark, and then blending your brush back towards the outer corner of the eye. A lot of people often work their brush in the other direction, which can lead to you getting a very thick point. It's a lot easier if you work from the outer corner of the point back in towards the
I've always tried to go up with the flick,
and you can keep going and going and going, and you just find that you end up with a really, really thick line and you don't get that beautiful fine point. So just close for me. So just keep having a play around with it until you get your line perfect. Just open for me. Really helps to lift the eye as well when you do a little flick. So again, making my little mark. Now close your eye for me. Coming in and joining the dots. And working from your flick back towards the inner corner of the eye. And open for me. And close. So just continue to play around with your flick until you've got it perfect. Now's the time to get things looking nice and even. So just close for me. And open. And close. And open. I'm pretty sure this is looking nice and even. Check it out with your eyes open, eyes closed. Kind of look at it in different angles, but you will find that it will settle a little bit because you might have been tilting your head back and stretching out your skin. Just let it settle. Go on to your next step, which is going to be our lip. Then come back and reassess the situation just to make sure everything is perfectly even. So you can apply a second coat of mascara if you want to. I think the lashes are looking pretty great at this point in time. But 2 to 3 coats of mascara always. You'll know when your lashes are looking perfectly how you like them. So to finish the look off, I'm going to add a bit of colour to the lip and also a bit of gloss with our NP Set Lip Gloss in St. John. So this is a red gloss, but it's still a nice bright red. It's more of a pink base red. And of course, because it is a gloss, you do get a beautiful sheen from it as well.
Love this colour.
It's beautiful. There's enough pigment in it to stain your lips, so you're going to have long-lasting colour. But it's a bit fresher than wearing a lipstick. So if you're also not comfortable and not confident with wearing a lipstick, if you're just kind of starting to get yourself into wearing bolder colours on your lips, this is a great product to start with. So I'm just going to start really working it into the lip. So I'm really starting to stain the lip with this coat of the gloss. So try to have some precision and keep a nice clean line around the edges of your lips. You can do this straight from the wand that comes with the gloss. So just continue to apply until you've built up that little bit of colour. And I'm going to come back with a second coat, which will not only add more colour, but gives me that beautiful sheen. Make sure you get right to the outer corners of the lips. If you don't get right to the outer corners, what's going to happen is you're going to cut your lips short. And you don't get that beautiful feminine finish with your lips. And just keep applying the colour until you've got the tone that you are happy with. And voila!
Beautiful.
It looks beautiful on you. Now I haven't really, you've got a nice natural glow coming through on your cheeks. I haven't added anything to your cheeks yet. So you could leave it if you wanted to. If you're someone like me who likes to add a little bit more colour in the cheek, I would probably add a little bit more blush, but I think everything's looking quite tonal at the moment and your face looks alive. So I think we'd just be going that one step too far, going into a bit of an eisteddfod look if we added any blush. So there's our look, as seen in the December issue of Cosmopolitan magazine.
Thank you so much, Kate. That looks great. And if you'd like to see more beauty how-to videos, check out asseenen.com.au.